HOA claimed a badge was defective. Staff proved she bent it herself and rejected a refund. Have you ever wondered what happens when someone's lies unravel in front of a crowd? In a small, family-owned jewelry store in downtown Seattle, Karen HOA stormed in one rainy afternoon, her voice cutting through the hum of polite chatter. She slammed a shiny employee badge onto the counter, its edges visibly mangled, and demanded a full refund. "This is defective," she shouted, her eyes blazing with indignation. "I paid $200 for this custom piece, and it's falling apart already." The store, known for its handcrafted corporate badges, prided itself on quality. Karen's accusation wasn't just a complaint, it was a direct attack on their reputation. The staff, led by Mia, a calm but sharp-eyed manager, listened as Karen spun her tale. She claimed the badge, engraved with her name and company logo, had cracked under normal use just days after purchase. Customers nearby exchanged glances, drawn to the escalating drama. Mia, trained to handle tough situations, offered a replacement, but Karen wasn't having it. "I want my money back, and I want it now," she snapped, folding her arms. Her loud demands painted her as the wronged victim, and the store as careless. But something about her story didn't sit right with Mia. The badge's damage looked deliberate, bent at an unnatural angle, with scratches too precise for accidental wear. Mia's instincts kicked in. She asked Karen to explain exactly how the badge broke. Karen's response was vague, her story shifting. First, it was dropped on the floor, then caught in a bag strap. The inconsistencies raised red flags. Mia excused herself and stepped into the back office, where the store's security system recorded every angle of the counter. She pulled up footage from Karen's purchase 2 days earlier and spotted something curious. Karen hadn't just bought the badge lingered near the display, handling other items roughly. Mia fast-forwarded to the present day and froze. There it was, Karen, moments before her outburst, subtly bending the badge with a keychain tool in her hand, her movements quick and calculated. The evidence was undeniable. Back at the counter, Karen's performance was in full swing. She'd rallied a small crowd, spinning a sob story about how the badge's failure had embarrassed her at a corporate event. "This store scams people," she declared, pointing at the staff. But then, a new figure emerged from the crowd. Mr. Tran, an elderly regular who'd been quietly browsing. He was no ordinary customer. He was a retired jeweler with decades of experience. "Mind if I take a look?" he asked, his voice gentle but firm. Karen hesitated but handed over the badge. Tran examined it under a loupe, his brow furrowing. "This isn't wear and tear," he said, loud enough for everyone to hear. "These marks are from intentional force. Someone bent this with a tool." The crowd murmured, and Karen's face flushed. Mia returned with a tablet, the security footage queued up. "Ms. HOA," she said, her tone steady but unyielding, "we have something to show you." The screen played the damning clip. Karen, alone at the counter, deliberately damaging the badge. Gasps rippled through the onlookers. Karen's confidence crumbled, her eyes darting for an escape. "That's not me," she stammered, but the footage was clear. Mia didn't raise her voice, she didn't need to. "You bent it yourself," she said. "We can't refund damage you caused." The crowd's mood shifted. Sympathy for Karen evaporated, replaced by disapproval. Mr. Tran shook his head, handing the badge back. "Craftsmanship like this doesn't fail on its own," he added, his words carrying the weight of expertise. Karen, cornered, tried to pivot. "This is a setup. You're all against me," she shouted, but her voice cracked. The evidence was too strong, the witnesses too many. Mia offered a compromise, a discounted repair to restore the badge. Karen refused, her pride wounded more than her wallet. She stormed out, leaving the badge behind. Her exit met with awkward silence. The crowd dispersed, but the story lingered. Later that day, a young employee, Lynn, posted about the incident on the store's social media, careful not to name Karen, but sharing the lesson. "Our work stands for integrity. Don't let lies tarnish what's true." The post went viral locally, sparking debates about accountability and honesty. The aftermath was bittersweet. The store's reputation soared. with new customers drawn by their handling of the situation. Mia and her team received praise for their professionalism, and Mr. Tran became a quiet hero, his unexpected expertise turning the tide. But Karen's story didn't end there. Word spread through her workplace about the incident, and whispers of her stunt cost her credibility among colleagues. Her attempt to scam the store had backfired, leaving her with nothing but a tarnished name. The badge, repaired at the store's expense, was donated to a local charity auction, where it fetched a high beta, small victory for truth. In the end, the little jewelry store stood taller than ever, a beacon of craftsmanship and honesty. Karen's lies had bent more than a badge. They'd exposed her own flaws. The incident left a lasting impression. Truth, like quality metal, holds strong under pressure. What do you think? Where do you draw the line between a genuine complaint and a calculated lie? Share your thoughts.